Alright, so now we are going to take a look at the task scheduler. And we are going to focus on this part of the document, pretty small part. And just to explain what the task scheduler is, it's a program on Windows. I think it comes installed on every computer. And you can write scripts or batch files to have certain tasks, and then you could have those tasks repeated by the task scheduler program at a certain date or at a certain time, and you could also determine the frequency of it. So this is what I do for any Python script that needs to run more than once. I use the task scheduler. I'm not sure if there's any other way to do it, but when I was researching on how to get Python scripts to run automatically, without me like really doing any interference or having to go through and click things on a daily basis, from my research, I found that the task scheduler was the best option for me when I was doing this in my first project. So basically, what we need to do is create a batch file. No, basically, what we need to do is first create a text file and then convert that text file into a batch file. And I'll show you guys what that looks like right now. But first, let's take a look at all the reoccurring Python scripts. So these are the scripts that are going to be ran daily, weekly, or even monthly. So we have 9 scripts that are going to be ran more than once. And then I have another folder that has all the batch files and text files as well. So if we click on the text file, and the text file is the first thing we have to create before we make a batch file. And I'll bring this up on the other screen. You can see we are going to change the Anaconda. We are going to change our directory to read from this location. Then we are going to activate our environment. After we do that, we change the directory again, and then we run our Python script. I did have to convert my Python script in the Jupyter Notebook to a regular Python script. How Jupyter Notebook has it saved as is under the format of IPYNB, but Jupyter Notebook makes it easy to convert it to just a Python file.py. And I also want to mention, when I was performing similar steps in my first project, it was pretty hard to get the environment set up through the command prompt, but we finally got it enabled, and it works. So even before you create one of these text files, you need to have the environment set up in the command prompt, or this just not work at all. And like I said earlier, in my first project, it took me some time to figure that out because a lot of the things were new to me. So now, after we have that text file, all you would have to do is just come to File, Save As, and just save the ending format as .bat. So then you can come to the task scheduler, and what I did is create a new folder to have all of my reoccurring scripts in one place so that it's a lot more cleaner to look at. And then you would just basically create a new task and just set up the parameters for whenever the script needs to be run. And you can see here that some of the scripts have not been ran yet, and that is of course due to the NFL season not starting yet. And I also have this script here and all Chrome processes, and this is because when I am using Selenium browser, and even when I try to quit out of the Chrome browser and driver through the Python script, for some reason in the task manager it leaves the Chrome driver executable open, and it's like multiple files or several Chrome driver executables, and it just kind of bogs down my computer. So The only way to fix this is that at 7:15 p.m. I have all of the Chrome processes ending. So if I have Chrome open, it'll close that out as well, and anything in the background that's related to Chrome. But other than that, these are our scripts and the time it is ran. If we go to properties, you can see I tried my best to give a little description on each of the script. Then triggers, this is basically when you want the script to be ran, at what time or how frequent. And then the action is one of the main things here, because this is going to tell Task Scheduler where it needs to look at to run the batch file. And you can also come in and make a couple more changes to the specific task you're working on. So with that out of the way, I also want to go over this table in the Word document. This is just basically this first table here, Python scripts outputs, is just basically going to tell you in each script what file is being exported. And I try my best to go over each script and cover all of the exported CSV file, and from my knowledge all of them should be there. So these are all of the scripts we have. Then I have this second table here that I put in the Word document, and it's called Task Scheduler Runtimes. So these are just the general idea of, or the general frequency of when each script is going to be ran. So we have the recurrent script, the run frequency every day, every Tuesday, every Monday and Tuesday, and then when the script first starts, or when the script is supposed to start. Like this one is start of the season, this one as well, start of season, and then I have a couple other scripts, or several other scripts where they are currently running. And then I also have this one and all Chrome processes, where it's just going to end all the Chrome driver .exe. But you won't really have to worry about that because this is for my computer. So with that out of the way, we can look at the database schema now.